mountain. On a dark flat land she rides. On a pony she named Wildfire. The whirlwind by her side. On a cold Nebraska night. She died one winter when there came an early frost. And a pony she named Wildfire busted down his stall. In a blizzard he was lost. Ran calling Wildfire. She ran calling Wildfire. She ran calling the dark of the moon. I planted. There came an early snow. It's been a hoot owl howling out by my window now 6 nights in a row. She's calling to me, I know, and on Wildfire we're both gonna go. Ran calling Wildfire. She ran calling Wildfire. She ran calling Wildfire. On Wildfire we're gonna ride, gonna leave this river boating behind. Put these hard times right out of our minds, riding trying to think if I remember Happy Birthday. Where did my memory go? I take it everybody would like to hear another one, huh? Well, I had brought.
I'm just going to put this down.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's great. Actually, here's a good one because it's kind of for us old folks. And this is a song by a guy named John Prine, who we lost in 2020 to COVID. And I got to go see John Prine when I was about 15 in Chicago, Illinois, because my mom over there took myself and my sister Janice to go see him. And ever since then, she'd always requested us to sing Dear Abby. Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out and my rights are all wrong. My girlfriend tells me it's all in my head and my stomach tells me to write you instead. But I'm not going to sing that one. We had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta liked living there. It'd been years since the kids had grown, life of their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War, and we still don't know what for. Don't matter anymore. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day, and old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. Sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both seen. Someday I'll go and visit Rudy. We work together at the factory. What should I say when he asks what's new? Nothing much, what's with you? Nothing much to do. You know that old trees just grow stronger, old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime, you spot some hollow ancient eyes, please don't just pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello there, hello. Chicago, who was a mailman, and And he said he delivered more junk mail than a truck could hold, for sure. Should I do another?
Please.
What a cutie.
We think so.
Okay, let me think here. You know, and I used to know one too. She's a gambler, a river queen. She steals and gambles, if you know what I mean. And I was down in Tupelo singing that riverboat song. It's been too many years. Let me see if my memory will bring it back. Many nights I'm all alone, and many days that I'm not too far from home, and many times I wish that she was here. When I hear the whistle blow, I know she's getting near. River captain, bring my baby home. It's so lonesome since she's been gone, and I was down in Tupelo singing that riverboat song. Yes, I was down in Tupelo singing that riverboat song. Sorry, I can't get all the verses out of my little brain. I haven't sang that in probably 40 years.
Dale, how about something Beatles for Dixie?
Beatles for Dixie.
How about birthday for Shirley?
Birthday for
That's
Shirley.
the last one.
Birthday for Shirley.
But I mean by the Beatles.
Well, we can cover both.
Okay. Yeah.
And I never learned this. I just heard it. This ain't your birthday. You're gonna have a good time. Glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Help me, Dixie.
I don't sing.
It's hard to just improvise them out of thin air when you don't know them. It's like you hear them on the radio hundreds and hundreds of times, and parts of them are stuck in there, but
You
the
did
rest of
good.
them are just not.
Sunday is Mother's Day.
It is, huh?
You know your mother's song
Mother's Song.
for your mom?
Well, I used to know some Mothers of Invention song by Frank Zappa, but we won't go there. And actually, I got to go see Frank Zappa in Illinois once. And really different guy, but an incredible guitar player. And I went down and he put on this incredible show, just an incredible show. And I get home and I'm all gonna brag about it to my sister Janice. You wouldn't believe how good Frank Zappa and the Mothers were. And she said, oh, I know how good they are. My mom was working at a restaurant not too far from Ravinia Park where he played. And my sister says, Frank and his band came into the restaurant and he sang us happy birthday. She popped my bubble. Boom. Let's see here. I carry my memory on paper these days because my paper got erased somehow. I'm not sure why, but it got erased. But I actually brought several Beatles songs for Dixie. But you know what? I'd rather just sing one that I know, that I've played a million times. This kind of song reminds me of my youth. Well, back in the day, you could just stick your thumb out and head on down the road. And you might end up down in the Gulf, you might end up in the East Coast or out in California. And it was written by a man His actual name was David Crosby, but there was already a famous musician named David Crosby, so he decided to rename himself Jerry Jeff Walker. And he moved to Texas from New York, and I don't know why, but I think all those Texans thought he was from Texas, because they just took him in and he was like their favorite cowboy. So yeah, that New York cowboy, Jerry Jeff Walker. The whole world's topsy-turvy, feel like you're upside down. Every day it's a push and shove, and people try to get around you. Working hard, breaking even good. To live you know you need to pay. I'm halfway gone, I feel I just got here, but I don't like living trapped this way. Get away, get away. So I'll just be up and I'm leaving this town, headed down an open road. All that they own got it thrown in the backseat, thinking about where to go. Maybe New Orleans, gonna get on that riverboat. Maybe Mexico, yeah, I'm gonna go, yeah, mama. Get out of here, don't you know, yeah. The city is a place in which you build your dreams, a chance to see your ideas light. But a man gets a longing for some country green. He just wants a peace and quiet. Peace and quiet, peace and quiet. So I'll just be up and I'm leaving this town, headed down an open road. All that you own, it's thrown in the backseat. Think about where to go. Maybe New Orleans on that riverboat. Maybe Mexico, gonna go, yeah, mama. Get out of here, don't you know? Get on out, head on out, jumping on out on the highway now. If only we could pack up everything we loved and everyone who'd ever been a friend. Keep them close to you, the things that make you strong. Gather them with you around the bend. The fear to move to meet the new will keep you in line. To go, you know that something stays behind. To separate the good from bad and take along the kind. The place you like to be. Right on time, right on time, right on time, right on time. So I'll just be up and I'm leaving this town, headed down an open road. All that I own kind of thrown in the backseat, think about where to go. Going on that riverboat now, down to New Orleans. Yeah, that's where I'm headed. Yeah, I'll just be up and I'm leaving this town, headed down open road. All that I own is just thrown in the backseat, think about where to go. Maybe New Orleans, maybe Mexico, yeah, gonna go, yeah, mama. Get out of here, don't you know, yeah, baby. Gotta get on out, get on out. Stop on over in Macota, Iowa. See some friends of mine, yeah. Then maybe I'll slide down to Munfordville, Kentucky. See an old friend of mine. Yes, I'll be up, leaving this town, headed down an open road. All that I own is just thrown in the backseat. Think about where to go. Maybe New Orleans, maybe Idaho. Gotta go. I'll get out of here, don't you know? Head on down, head on down. Stop on down in Southern Texas, see a friend of mine. Down near the border, down near the border, down near the borderline. Well, you haven't thrown me out yet. My brother's gonna be here like Thursday. I could use him right now because yeah, we together we like know 3 million songs.
We need a happy birthday, one more, and then a happy birthday for sure.
Okay, let's see if I
Okay.
can. I'll go ahead and do the birthday. If I can, because I think I might remember it. Everybody can help me here. You can't. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Shirley Brandon. Happy birthday to you. May you live at least 120 years. May I drink only a couple beers. Happy birthday to Shirley. Happy birthday to you.
That's good.
That was fun.
What's this supposed to go to 1 or something? Okay. Let me see. I need to keep starting my old brain here.
And then he started singing. Hey Dale,
Yes.
what was that song that you sang with my mom and her family?
The happy one.
When everybody was singing?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Sarah's mom fought cancer for about 1.5 years at her house. And she lost her battle just a month ago, a year back. And it's a tough thing. I know everybody's probably dealt with somebody that's fought cancer. And unfortunately, the cancer fight's a lot harder than the people can. And we lost her, but it was her last day or so. And Sarah wanted the family to be able to come and pay their respects to her and get a hug and a kiss, give her I love yous. And so the family started drifting in, and everybody one by one went back in the bedroom where her mom Lori was at and told her that they loved her and came back out in tears. And Sarah's Aunt Jenny, she came out of that room with tears streaming down her face, and she looked at me, and I was sitting on the other side of the living room with my guitar just fooling around a little bit, and she said, "Can't you play any happy or funny songs on that thing?" And I thought about it. Funny songs. When I was a kid, my grandpa used to come and visit, and then he started to bring us LPs. Kids don't know about these. They're these discs about this big around. You spin them on this wheel, and they make music. And the first several he brought us, we were just 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old kids, you know, and we weren't into Mitch Miller, you know. Grandpa was, but Mitch Miller didn't make our toes tap very much. But then one day he brought us this record by some funny guy from the South named Roger Miller.
Yeah.
So I started into this song, and sure enough, everybody in the family knew every single word to it, and sing it along out loud. And the room went from tears to hilarious laughter. If I remember it. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. 2 hours of pushing broom buys a 8 to 12 4-bedroom. Well, I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of the children and all of their names, every handout in every town, every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. They're singing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No car, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I smoke old stogies I have found, short, not too big around. Well, I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Any other verses? Anybody? That's all I got.
Anybody remember any more?
That's all I got as far as Roger Miller.
All right, are we ready?
She's looking them up on her phone. Well, I live up in Idaho, just the other side of the Teton Mountain Range, about an hour south of Yellowstone Park, and well, they say it's potato country, but it's also cowboy country. So this is an old cowboy song. While I was out riding, graveyard shift midnight till dawn, you know the moon was as bright as a reading light for a letter from an old friend back home. And he asked me, why do they ride for their money? Tell me, why do they roll for short pay? They ain't getting nowhere, and they're losing their share, and in my case, hair. Well, they all must be crazy out there. He tells me last night I run on to Jenny. She's married and has a good life. Well, you sure missed the track when you never come back. She's a perfect professional's wife. And she asked me, why do they ride for their money? Tell me, why do they roll for short pay? They ain't getting nowhere, and they're losing all their hair. Well, they must have gone crazy out there. Well, they've never seen the northern lights, they've never seen a hawk on the wing, never seen spring hit the great divide. And they never heard old Camp Cookie sing. Well, read up the last of my letter, then I tore off the stamp for old Jim. When Billy rode up to relieve me, he just looked at my letter and he grinned. me, why do they ride for their money? Tell me, why do they rope for short pay? They ain't getting nowhere, and they're losing their share. I'm bald by now. Well, they all must be crazy out there. That's 'cause they've never seen the northern lights. They've never seen a hawk on the wing. They've never seen spring hit the great divide. And they never heard old Camp Cookie sing. Yodelay, yolo, lay, yo, yodelay, yodelo, yodelay, yolo, lay, yodelo, yodelo. It's a lot easier to yodel after I've maybe sipped some of my mom's Canadian mist. That's fun.
You wouldn't close at one.
Excellent. She bailed me out again. You're always bailing me out, Mom. I thank you.
Dale, thank you. Thank
Yep.
you. For just,
Well, we always had one at the very end when I play the nightclubs and bars, and it always ended with hotel, no tell, but you can't stay here, kids.
yeah. Thank you, Dale.